Hey, welcome back. Today is raining. I had to change the oil yesterday, so I was lucky on that. It was sunny, dry, and not cold. Today, you see, I got my jacket on. But today it really got me thinking. When you were a kid, right? You do some crazy stuff, and now that you think back, you're like, man, that could have killed me, but somehow I'm here. Nowadays, the kids are afraid to do anything. Some of them don't even come out their house. I remember back then we used to put ramps out, jump ramps with the bike, fall, bust our butt, but get up and do it again. Even rollerblading, that was one of our main form of transportation. I remember rollerblading everywhere. And then if you hit one of those little pebbles, you're gonna go flying, like literally flying. Like it's just a tiny pebble, especially in the ghetto. Like growing up in Philly, in North Philly, it was things were everywhere on the ground. Broken bottles, um, rocks, glass, sand, anything you can think of is there. Couches, people just laying on the ground. But we made it somehow, and it makes you think like how did how did you make it? How did you make it through there? But as humans, we can survive, right? So I remember the one time, crazy story, when we were young, like I would say 13, 14, a little younger, 12. We used to hop these trucks, any truck, FedEx, UPS, any type of delivery truck. When it stops, we'll hop on the back of them, and then we'll kind of like hitch a ride, right? And then when it slows down, we run off, and then we let go. So there's one truck, I think it was a FedEx truck. When it pulled up and it slowed down for the, I think, stop sign, traffic light, about 8 of us jumped in the back, and we were hanging on. And I thought, well, I think that he saw us do it. So he hit the gas hard, and we were going real fast, right? Like to the point where it was terrifying because we done this like a bunch of times, but it wasn't going real fast. And I remember seeing the one kid, he got scared and he jumped off while I was going fast like that, and basically scraped his whole inside body. And I was still hanging on. I was scared. I was like, but I know if I jump off, I'm gonna be done. And I felt bad for him too, and I was scared at the same time because I just saw what happened to him. So I held on tight, and I was like, "Oh man, please slow down, please slow down." Eventually, it did slow down, but maybe like half a mile to where that kid jumped off. And by the time I got off of there, it slowed down. I couldn't believe I was able to get off. And from that day on, I never did it again. I was like, "This is too risky, too dangerous. I don't want to jack myself up." So I never did it again. And that kid, I saw him. He was all scraped up. I know he never. Well, I hope he never did it again. But that was a pretty hard lesson to learn, and I was thankful that he wasn't injured, like really bad, and I wasn't injured. But I just want to know if any of you guys have any crazy story like that. You can send them to me. I can read them, or you can put it in the comments. All right. Check you out next time. Peace.